Beautiful rising. So I'm making this video to put myself on the spot and to talk to other men that probably are going through something similar, but want to call myself out and chop it up with myself about why do, not necessarily saying it's just a Virgo thing, not saying it's necessarily just a men thing, but why, when you know you're supposed to be focused, why, when you know you're supposed to be getting work done, you try to find something to distract you? Why, when you know you're in grind mode, you try to find something to distract you? Why, when you know you're supposed to be focused with your head down, not worrying about another soul because you already have a family to take care of, why does it seem like you can't help but make another connection that's not even beneficial? Let's start off with that, because most of the time they don't really be beneficial. Let's be honest. The females that you be trying to talk to, they can't really benefit you none besides looking what? Cute? Besides looking pretty? You know what I'm saying? What can they really do for you? Let's honestly ask that question. Man or woman, what are they doing for you? And I'm not talking about helping you with bills. That's why I said, like, motherfuckers be thinking it's always like a financial aspect. And yes, it is to a certain degree, but we talking about like pushing each other forward. So like, if you telling me that I have to invest to make sure that our relationship is going forward, like there's nothing else that we can do, like that, you know what I mean? Very transactional relationship from a financial standpoint. Though sometimes the transactional is energy. You know what I mean? It's effort. It might be little things. That's what I'm saying. It depends on what they do with themselves. But that's why I said, like, I know how to put myself in somebody's life and actually be useful. You hear what I mean? It's a lot of folk that can jump in your life and they're not interested in being as useful as you would actually think. They're not trying to benefit you. They're not trying to help you get to the next level. They just there to tag along for the ride. And when I realized that, it was actually like, it can actually get not dark, but you can start feeling a certain type of way about, even the small talk in conversations and how it goes. Because I talk to myself a lot. I talk to myself a lot. So it's like, I'm a father. We get all those talks, or we hear all those conversations about men don't want baby mamas. Like, and it's not that. It's the fathers that are actually, it's the men that aren't fathers yet, right? And then how they have to either pick or choose, and that shit sucks. I gotta either choose this woman that's already fight or flight, that already got more than one kid or has one kid, that already needs help. That's what I'm saying. Like, all she's gonna do is become more desperate for the help because she's gonna get more tired. So I gotta choose between that or what. You know what I'm saying? And this is why some men speak the way that they do, because they deserve to start from scratch. And I honestly say I respect that, because I've been through a couple scenarios, and if you know me, but I'm ready to. I feel a certain type of way about certain stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm still working on it. So then I'm not walking around with an angry heart. But I respect what men talk about. I respect them feeling like, I respect them. Like, I respect the men that go red pill rage over some of this stuff. Because there are plenty of men that have been used and didn't know it, and then found out a decade later, 2 decades later, So I don't know why I be going off on tangents. But Naeem, you need to focus. You need to set up another challenge for yourself, keeping your conversations with women to a minimum. And that's why I said, like, I'm not talking down on nobody, but that's why I said, like, if I feel like I put myself in a position to be helpful, to be useful, and the soul that I'm trying to deal with or associate myself with, like, they don't know what none of that means. Like, it's hard. It's actually really hard for people to understand that they can't try to love you in their love language. They can't try to love you in their love language. It has to be yours. It has to be what you need. You know what I mean? Like, they got to care for that, and it be a selfless act. You can't act like you want to do. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff, energy can be felt before a word is even spoken. Energy can be felt before a word is even spoken. So I need you to understand that God is good. But I'm saying, why are you focused? Why can't you focus, and why can't you just put your head down? And it's really because, like, at the end of the day, sometimes you really be wasting your energy on some shit that don't have nothing to do with you. Like, you be trying to be cool with people, you be trying to build, and it really don't be going nowhere, and it take too long, and it don't even really be in person. So then most of the relationships you're trying to build, that's what I'm saying, they gonna take an enormous amount of effort anyway. And it's crazy because that's why I'm calling myself out, because I've been battling myself with like what I feel like I like again, and what I feel like I'm interested in, and what I'm noticing. You know what I mean? And it's like I like these things. You know what I mean? So then it's like it's crazy to have like somebody in your life that don't meet your needs, but yet you stay, like, but yet you still, yet everything still seems cordial, like you really trying to make it work. That's why I said some people really sick with that shit. Some people, like, there's the folk that like play along with it, and then there's the folk that are like oblivious to it, folk that don't know. Then it's the folk that's like they just sick in the head. They don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to be to themselves. I just want you to know, like, you don't have to force conversations, Naeem. Like, I remember when you was real cool with not speaking to a fucking soul. Like, it took a lot of effort to even get you to text back. We can get right back there. Don't say, don't nobody deserve your energy. Like, what are they, like, knowing damn well you can do it for yourself. Don't need the help. Or the assistance that people be claiming they giving you that be so top notch that you can do for yourself. Those be ridiculous sometimes.